Good morning, everybody. This is Mr. Henry Smith coming to you live from Brownwood, Texas, with a video that I hope you surely enjoy. We're going to come from Gal.5 and 1. Stand ye therefore in the liberty which Christ has made us free, and not being not entangled again with the yoke of bondage. That's what we're going to talk about. Being not entangled. That's going to be our subject today. Behold, I, Paul, said unto you that if ye be circumcised, Christ should profit you nothing. Oh, what we're talking about, that was the old law. That was under that old covenant where man had to be circumcised. But Christ is saying right now, you don't need to be circumcised, because Christ had made you free from that law. When he died on the cross, he set you free. Being not entangled with the yoke of bondage. Because if we worry about the law, keeping the law, guess what? We're just wasting time. Let's read on. For I testify again to every man that is circumcised that he is a debtor to the whole law. If you go back under the old covenant and start trying to keep the law, the law has been tamed, not in our minds, but in our hearts, that we might not sin against him. Let's go on. Christ becometh unto no effect unto you, whosoever of you are justified by the law, ye are fallen from grace. If you are justified by the law, well, if you're going to say, well, what's going on? I ain't going to wear this certain thing. I'm not going to pray or prophesy my head uncovered. That's under the old law. For we do, though the Spirit waits the hope of righteousness by faith. For if Jesus, so we got to forget about the law. Those things that thou should not kill, thou should not bear false witness. But if you have the love of God in your heart, that you have grace also. And if you have love, then you're not going to worry about the law. Why? Because you are free from the law. And being free from the law, you're free from sin and death. So, being not entangled again with the yoke of bondage, what we doing, we just carry around a lot of bondage. But God wants us, he has set us free because we are under grace now. No more trying to do what the law says. Those things we automatically do. 6th chapter Hebrews says, let's go on with Christ, letting the foundation of dead works unto repentance. Thou should not kill, thou should not steal, thou should not do this, that. That's the old law. But if you got Christ in your heart, you don't have to worry about those things. Why? Because you're set free and you're under grace. No more trying to keep the law. Let me tell you something. He said, what is, they asked and said, what is the two greatest commandments there? Thou should love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. And the next one is thou should love your neighbor as yourself. So if you do those things, guess what? You're not going to have to worry about the law. Why? Because Christ has died and made you free from the law. You get it? So let's don't be entangled. Don't fall out because I got a Dallas cap or a cap on. It ain't got nothing to do with you being saved. So it's time for us not to be entangled with the yoke of bondage that Christ has set us free. Y'all have a good day.